I finally finished programming a lot of the things that I now have, which is basically a YawVR chair, which is this behind me. Yaw. Ooh, it moves, yes. See that later on. And a bHaptics vests to just games that are only on flat screen. So these things, like this, specifically this and the chair, are mostly for for VR stuff. So you use a headset, and when you move it, kind of see it on VR as well. But there's a lot of games that that are for. Let me put the music a little bit lower. That a lot of games that exist for flat screen that would be amazing to have all this stuff, except that you can't because it's all made for. You need to put special things in the game for it to allow to have the telemetry that's required for this work. So what did I think? I thought, hey, I'll get into a little bit of Python and just code in my own stuff. So a lot of FPS games, which is what I'm going to play next, have more or less the same type of key bindings. Like you press 1 to take the sidearm, you press 2 to take the assault rifle, and so on and so forth. And I thought, well, I can probably connect all those things to stuff that exists on the keyboard, and it sends it through a command in Python directly to the vest, bypassing the software that is supposed to be installed in the games. Which means that this system could work and does work in every type of game, even if the game doesn't support it. It doesn't matter. The keybinds are always going to be the same. So let me give you an example. If I press 1 on my keyboard, you should see here on that side, this side here, this side here, next to me, bHaptics. There's a little vest-looking thing with the front and the back, and if I press the number 1, it activates a little thing here on the side of my body. Lower down, where I would have a handgun, for example, imitating me taking the handgun out from that location in the vest. And if I press 2, you see there's a little. I'm gonna press it a bit more, a few more times. There's a little bit of vibration that happens on the back, imitating me taking a bigger gun from my back. And if I shoot now, let me see if I can shoot. I have a little bit of recoil in my chest, and it's in this area here. And if I press the second mouse button, which is normally to like bring your weapon up, I have a tiny little bit of recoil. You can just see there, 1 or 2 things popping up, which imitates you like shouldering a gun to your chest. So obviously that's mostly for FPS, but I wanted more. So I also, next to me, you can't see it now, but you'll see it in a moment because there's a camera there. It's a secret camera. Let me give you a preview. It shows this. Hello. So that camera will show you like a couple of stuff happening that I put. One of the very cool things that I managed to do was to connect also the joysticks that I have on my side, which are hotas. So I have throttle on the left and a joystick on the right. I managed to connect it also to the vest. So when I accelerate a little bit, you can see like it starts very, very slowly, and as I push more and more and more, the vibration, you can maybe even hear it in my voice, starts getting bigger and bigger. And if I boost as well, it's gonna bring that vibration even more. And then separately, I have a gun control. So if I shoot with the gun on my right, it's gonna vibrate all in the middle of the chest to indicate like a shot from a plane. So I put the throttle is all on the sides here, which would indicate you moving faster. I guess you put pressure more on the abdomen, and then the gun is kind of like everywhere. So that's for the bHaptics stuff. There's a couple more things that I did. Let me just disconnected now. And that just gives you like sensations of that make you a bit closer to the game. Separately, I have the chair next to me, but also the chair is meant for VR, meant for telemetry coming out of VR games, and a lot of the games that I play don't have that. So what I did is I created my own telemetry. That means that I connected the chair directly to my joystick. So if I move the joystick, you can see there on the top there. If I move the joystick, obviously the chair is not turned on just yet. Again, I have another button on the hottest that turns on the chair. But if I move my joystick, you're gonna see what the chair will do once it's connected. So without any further ado, because I guess you guys just want to see me throwing myself around in the chair. All right, so wait for the ship to turn on, and now there we go. We are all on, ready to go. Let's ask for the door to open on up. And here, as you can see, I just need to move my head around for the Tobii eye tracker, which is this thing here, to recognize where I'm looking at, which is pretty cool. And I could just look as well, like even while moving my head, I can just look around. All right, so we're gonna go up, and now, ooh, here we go. Get the landing gear up, and you can see as I push the throttle, I start rumbling, and as I move left and right in the ship, I'm actually moving in real life as well, which makes for a very curious experience. Like, it doesn't even fire the missile. Okay. I think this ship is toast. Right, full speed into the target. Brake at around 15k. Start braking now. Still going way too fast. Ooh, we're just gonna slingshot through him. Alright, let's go play. You wanna play? That's not what I want. Okay, shields down on the back. Oof! Almost hit me. He's right in the front already. Oh shit. Oh my god, this is not the time to... Yeah. Missiles are gone. Just gonna go for this guy. Come on. There we go. And now your little friend. That's a lot of G's. Pull back. Oh yeah, okay, last guy. Shield's critical. Let's pull the shields first before we get too close. Yeah, shields are good. We are in. Oh. Vanguard. He's given up on life, he's not even firing back. Ooh, that was a close call. Yeah, look at that. Alright. So the movement is a lot less than before, but you can still see that when I accelerate, it brings the chair a little bit back, just enough to make it feel like you're actually in the car, you know. And same with the turning, like it doesn't need. I don't need to turn a lot. It shows on the screen me turning, but I barely feel it. But I can feel that I'm like turning, and I think I'm turning to the wrong way as well. Let me just brake here for a second and go very quickly and modify. Huh, that's interesting. Let me see. Okay, interesting. So I had the game set so when I move left, the car turns, the chair turns left, and when I move right, it's turns right. But actually, in real life, when you turn a car to the left, your body goes to the right, and you have to kind of force a little bit. So that actually means that. Hey, Jem. That actually means that when I turn to one side, the car would throw me to the opposite side, right? And that feels a little bit better as well. Oh. And it's so interesting, like you only feel when you brake. So there's no gears obviously in this car, but if there was a gear, you could potentially make it the gear car go like this, you know, change even less, because it just takes a little bit, the littlest of movement to make you think that you're really inside of a car. And I think I'm gonna increase the turning a little bit more. Let me see. 20, 20, and save, and see if it's more. Okay. Oh yeah. It's interesting, like normally I wouldn't do this on a sim car, but on like sim racing in cars. But here it just feels all right. because I'm turning left and my body is going the opposite way. You guys, maybe it's hard for you to see by looking at the screen, but it actually, yeah, like it makes sense. Like you turn right and the car throws you left, right? And actually it mimics as well what you see on the screen. Ooh. Ooh. But it makes driving a whole lot more interesting. The ships, no, the ships I don't think it would work well, because you want to feel as you're going with the ship, because you'd be strapped into the ship, and this car, it doesn't look like you're strapped in at all. Oh, this is a quasi-barren planet. We're good, we're good. Right. Off. Off. Back into the bunker we go. Maybe if I just breathe through the nose, it won't fog immediately. Okay, 9 left. So far so good. There's 1. And you can see my chest like banging here. Go that, grab this. Seven still remaining. Six. Getting very foggy now. But not enough for me not to see anyone. Right, 4 left. Oh, I hear another one. As do the last 3 pistols. And you can see, like, when I take the... You can see the vest mimicking where the gun is coming from. Oh, that's one. One left. Oh, I heard him. Is he here? I literally can't see. Yes. There we go. And now, completely fogged up. Let me try and get back to my ship. So I can finally take this helmet off. Like literally nothing. I literally need a little fan inside of this just to keep the fog off. Okay, let's go up. The atmosphere is breathable on this planet, so I could just take off the helmet. But then immersion is lost. Alright, let's see. Hey, Willie. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can still see. If you were able to see what I'm seeing, which is basically almost nothing, you'd be, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Enter ship. Whoo-wee. And yeah, hopefully you've, let me see, there we go. Hopefully you've enjoyed the craziness that was going on. Like I said, I coded the changes for the bHaptic and managed to change the light switch and get the chair turning on and off as well, and then all the rumble and all the things associated with that were programmed in Python. If you don't know how to program, learn. It's very useful. And yeah, like Yaw and bHaptics, finally I can get them working in flat screens, like whatever game, like racing, even a game that's not in. Obviously, telemetry would be great in a game like Star Citizen, but who knows? Maybe someday. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next time. That one. Bye bye.